knowing God is how you apply this today. Everything I said up to this point, it's nice theory, right? It helps you understand. It puts you in the right frame of reference. But how do I apply this today? Ironically, you can look at something that was written over 2,000, almost 3,000 years ago. Micah chapter 6, verse 8. He has shown all you people what is good. And what does the Lord require of you? That you act justly and love mercy and walk humbly with your God. Now, that the Lord suggests you do that, right? Those three things. Act justly, love mercy, walk humbly. He suggests it, right? No, he doesn't suggest it. He recommends it. He hints at it. What's the word? Requires. If a police officer pulls you over and gives you a ticket and says, you are required to pay this by July 4th, when are you going to pay it by? July 4th. Or there's what? Or there's a warrant. Or there's consequences. Really nasty consequences. So you are required to do what? Act justly. How do we know how to act justly? Where do I get the instructions on how to act justly? I looked on the internet. I checked on... Exactly. Thank you for holding that up. A Bible. God's told you how to act justly. This is what I want. Here's your instruction manual. This is how you know how to act justly. Now, if you don't read it, that presents problems. You end up in the problem that your husbands end up when they're in their garage scratching their heads, getting really aggravated right before Christmas. Because the instruction manual, if not sitting up on the bench, is still in the box somewhere. You got to read the instructions to understand. You got to speak to understand. You have to love mercy. You have to love your neighbors. You have to love the unbeliever. You have to love your children. So you love your spouse, love your brothers and sisters in the church. You are commanded to love God and love each other as what? Yourself. And that we walk humbly through all these things. People will get puffed up. I love people. I love this person. I love that person. I did this, and I gave to this charity. I did this. And I follow the word, and I pray 4 times a day, and you're a Pharisee in the marketplace, and you've gotten your desserts already. You won't have any in heaven. You are to walk how? That was terrible. You are to walk how?
Humbly.
Humbly.